Morning Hustle Show, L'Oreal. We are at the BET Media House for the BET Awards 2024, and I have the beautiful COCO Jones here with me. Let me tell you, you know I had to bring my bell with me. It was coming all the way to Cali.
Okay, through the TSA.
Listen, I am so happy and excited for you. Since the last time we got to sit down with you and talk to you, you done got Grammys, Soul Train Award. You done did everything. Like, how does that feel? Because you came to talk to us about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, girl. You said, yeah, I got a little singing career, I think, coming. I think I got a little song coming. And then you just took off. Okay, how do you do this, Coco?
I mean, I really cannot describe the how. I'm really just grateful. I feel like, God put all of the right things in the right places. And I do feel like it's years of preparation. I mean, doing the whole Disney Channel thing as a kid, you learn how to sing, act, you do school, you learn choreo, you're doing music and movies at the same time. And it's very similar to my life now. So I do feel like it was preparation. And honestly, I could never have put myself in the right rooms to create the songs that have become my songs. It really just has to happen. You just have to keep going into sessions and the team that understands you. And it's a blessing that I have all of these things that have helped me to be great.
Yeah, and not only that, you done aligned yourself to even put other people in a space where you're shining light on them, like Ebony Raleigh. Mm-hmm. And I spoke with her, and I know you had the connection there as well, and a lot of people paid attention to her because of you. And how does that, you're still growing as an artist, but you have time to reach out to other new artists that are doing their thing as well?
Well, you know what? I feel like it's this abundance mindset. I don't feel like I could ever stop anybody from their end destination, nor can anyone stop me. So I'm like, what is the problem with shining a light and sharing it?
That's right. Ooh, come on, sis.
We all can win.
That's it.
I don't trip off that.
Yeah.
And I really am inspired by my black girls who are working hard who are pushing through. Like, that's me. I see me in them. So I'm like, come on. It's all of us or none of us.
Yeah. And you did mention Disney. We've been seeing some things with the Nickelodeon stuff and the people coming out and saying what happened with them as children. Now, when you were on the set and doing things and working with Disney, was there ever any issues that you had when it came to but your parents was around, right?
Yeah, for me, I feel like I never fully relocated to LA, and so I always would come every summer. It'd be like I come and I would do an opportunity and I would go back to where I'm from, Tennessee, and have my family and all of those things there. And my mom was always around me, and for me, I really, really am grateful that I didn't have anything crazy happen to me, just in this world in general. Being a kid and being in public is just as dangerous, if not more, than being a kid,
True.
So no, none of that happened to me, which is...
I'm not saying like that,
amazing,
but I mean as far as discrimination because that it was some things was mostly with a lot of black kids versus the white kids where they were making or separating. And I know it's sometimes issues that we have like that just now. Like you said, me, if I'm going somewhere and it's like a separation, but you never felt any of that.
I feel like, honestly, I'm not ever going to really know what anyone else is making. There's contractual ways. You don't speak on that.
That's true.
And I was taught never to speak on that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what was going on in those regards. I do know that you have to negotiate for your worth. You have to earn your rates, and you have to keep pressing until you get to where you want to be.
That's
a lot
right.
of the times in my career, it's been like, okay, you do this for the opportunity. You do this for the eyes. And probably not for the check for a while. I didn't make money for a while.
For a long time. People don't understand
just the grind
that.
Of it all.
They see you on TV and they automatically think okay,
girl,
you
LOL.
got all this money.
LOL, I was freaking 14.
I know. They probably was asking you for money at 14.
My siblings for sure. Give me some.
I know, that's right. So how does it go now when you're moving around, you have these big records that are on the radio? Here We Go is going crazy right now. Did you predict that this was going to be one of your big songs?
I never can. I wish I could, girl. I feel like that's so Raven if I could.
Because you know what? Because sometimes you're in the studio, you like, nah, this, that one right here.
I mean, I do go off of how I feel.
Yeah.
I choose music based on how I feel, and then the rest of it, I don't want to assume that I know.
Yeah.
The world is changing all the time. What's trending sonically is up and down and up and down. So I don't know. It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
So when it comes to your album, you're working on your album.
I am. My debut album coming out this fall.
And do you have a name for that album?
I'm pretty sold on one thing, but I'm not gonna say it yet.
Yeah, you're gonna wait a little
Yeah.
bit. Do you think that you might sway on it? Or?
I really don't want to. I'm like, can we please just check this thing off so we can get out into the freaking ether?
Yes.
But it's a lot of different things that have to happen that I'd be really learning about myself.
Yeah.
Like the clearances,
That
the
could take a while.
approvals, the splits. Like
Yeah.
it's so many things. Like if it was up to me, I would just leak these joints. But it has to be done the right way, and that takes time. It's still a business.
And are you recording these songs while you're still doing Fresh Prince? Because I know Fresh Prince is something that is coming back.
Yes.
We got the season 3
will come out this fall, and I was filming and recording at the same time. That's kind of just how it was besides season 2.
You're used to this, though. This is what you do.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
it is what it is, and I want things to come out at the same time. I don't want people to be waiting on me in either regard, on the film side or on the music side, so that means that they must be done at the same time.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you have a time for personal life?
I work on that. That's one of my bigger goals this year too, is to say like no to some things, so
it's
that I
hard.
can still be me. Because if I'm out of energy, then I'm doing everything half-assed. Every song, every performance, every set, because I'm drained. I have nothing to give y'all. So I want to have time to recharge so that I can do my best.
Well, one person I know that you've been collaborating with that I just love y'all two together, and I can't wait to hear more. Brent Faiyaz.
Mm-hmm.
You and Brent Faiyaz have like this magic that y'all do together. Is this something, do y'all write together? Do y'all work together in the studio, or do you send your part, he sends his?
Well, with the song that we did, he actually already had the beat, and he asked me to pull up on the studio, and I just wrote it there, and I recorded it there.
Yeah, I'm hoping to hear more from the two of you.
I think he's amazing.
Yeah.
And I would love to do that.
Is there anyone that we could look forward to hearing you collabing with
I do
that
have
you could
some,
hint to us?
I do have some collabs on my album. I will say that I'm doing some, playing with different genres, and so I have some amazing artists that are really in their genre, in their sound, and like kind of coming into my world.
Yeah.
I feel like I did a lot of going into other people's worlds with my features and being a part of other people's songs, which is so fun, and I want some of that on my album too.
I love that. I know a lot of people reach out to you, a lot of legends. Has you gotten any good advice from somebody that, you couldn't believe was reaching out, or maybe that even you came across and they just spoke to you and said anything?
I do feel like I did have this great conversation where I was talking with Sierra, and she was telling me about like how she was always chasing something and like on go, and really she was just wishing she could go back and just be in the moment, because priorities change and life changes, and then you spent up all that time.
Yeah.
So she was just really encouraging me to be in the moment.
Are you listening to
I'm trying.
Because I'm looking at you, I'm like, I don't know, it looks like you're on autopilot, but you're working, you could tell. But sometimes we just work, but we're not enjoying it.
Yeah.
I want you to get a chance to enjoy it. You won a Grammy last year.
That's
how
facts.
some people have been working in this industry for 30 years with
Yeah.
I don't even think Snoop has a Grammy. You know that, right?
I did not know that.
Snoop does not have a Grammy to my understanding. You have a Grammy, you know what I mean? So that's a big thing. I do want you to receive all the flowers you deserve because we love you. You're incredible.
Thank you.
And we want you to keep winning, keep shining. One last question. This is the BET Awards. Now, if it was the COCO Jones Awards, right? You have one person you could give the biggest award to this year. Who's been doing their thing besides you for 2024 that you would give the best artist this year?
Wow. This is a targeted question right here. Best new artist? Or
No,
just
an artist. It could be an older artist, anything, new, young.
You know
old.
what? I think I'm going to have to say Beyonce really did it by making her name in country. Like, how intimidating that could have been to just get in there and really do it. Like, she had Texas Hold'em had everybody in a chokehold.
Yes, it
I went
did.
on a brief little vacation. I saw cowboy hats everywhere.
Yes.
That is just so fire. And
I saw
hope
one
to be
last
able-
night at a black tie gala at the YouTube
Hello. Like, come on now.
Yes.
To change the world is powerful, and she did that, and I can't wait to hopefully one day do that too, girl.
You will do that. You're going to break down all them doors that they had up because you're already doing it, girl.
Thank you, Frank.
Congratulations. We can't wait to see you next time. I don't know what's coming next time. You might be EGOT by the time you come.
Girl, who knows?
Who knows, right? COCO Jones, Morning Hustle.
We are the Morning Hustle.